This is so weird to come in here like this. Ain't it weird?
It really is.
Big project going on today. Very excited to be able to finally show y'all our house with a front door.
It's going to be pretty exciting. We've been waiting and trying to get this door for a long time. Only to find out that we was not going to be able to get the front door that we wanted. So,
Well, we found one better, but we are gonna have to do some serious tweaking to the situation that we got going on.
yeah, we got to give the front of our house a haircut pretty much.
A rather large haircut.
Yeah, so we have to pretty much put a round peg in a square hole. And, you know, I know we have built this house and we've done a lot of research to get this far, but it still don't change the fact that we're not carpenters.
And we'll figure it out.
So, y'all, bear with us. Let's see how this thing turns out.
As always, bear with us. The first thing that we're gonna have to do for this door is take out some of these caps that we put on, which is a sorry sight to see since we spent countless hours putting them up, but it'll be well worth it. So Jim's gonna go ahead and knock these out real quick, and then we'll tack back the Lowe's house wrap. So all this wood that's exposed right now has got to go. We bought a, apparently, butt cheek shaped door. Arch door, round top, butt cheek door. What Jim cut it out for apparently. So anyway, we are gonna try and get this cut down and start from there.
Okay, so whenever we built this header in, and that was going to be where the top of our door was. Well, now that's not the case. So what we have to do is take all of this out, like she said, to make this archway. We really don't need this header in here. We just built it because we built it and we thought that we probably should. But in all actuality, if you'll look up here, there's a beam that runs the entire length of the top of this wall. So each one of these gable studs distribute the weight and load down to this beam, and they're distributed over this whole wall. Now we're still gonna try to put this back in here and trim it out, but it's gonna lose some of its load characteristics.
This just works out. Right over here is where we actually used all of our scraps of our plywood. So there's a seam there and we can take out that little piece, and there's a seam on this end that we can take out this little piece, and it'll be almost to the top of our arch. We planned without even knowing that we planned.
We're good on accident. I guess that's the only time we're good on accident, because we sure don't know what we're doing. One down.
So we started from the outside because the header right here is still good. And it actually is the size that we're gonna need it. So we're trying to keep that intact as much as we can, and we can go ahead and use it as the header for the door that we're gonna put in. We just need to raise it up, probably to about here. This sounds a lot easier than how it's gonna be, huh?
That won't be too bad. If you say it fast.
All the blocks are out, and now we are working on getting this header out. So how does it feel to be able to be off your 10-pound limit?
It feels good.
How are your eyes feeling?
They feel pretty good. I can see most things, you know, except for like fine print, and it's still a little cloudy, but it's getting better every day. I'm just so happy to be able to do something. What a better way to get back into swing of things by doing what I love, and that's tearing stuff out. That's what I'm good at.
So, do you think your other senses have been heightened at all?
Everything except for hearing, touch, smell, probably.
Honey, that like only leaves taste.
Hey, I'm a big boy. My taste will never go away. Well, you ready to get going?
Yes, looks good. So we got the header out, set it aside for now, and this is what we are working with. So like I said, we're gonna reuse this header. So if you can see, we scribed what the top of our door looks like, and Jim has graciously volunteered to be the one to cut this out. Or maybe I told him I wasn't going to do it and he's the only one here, so.
Have you ever got the feeling that you're using the wrong tool for the job? I'm quite certain that I am. So let's see how this goes.
Getting back to the door today, we are going to finish putting in these jack studs. So we just need to cut the piece that's going to go from the ones that we had prior here to our new header. So it should be 13 1/4, and the other side should be the same. We're going to double check that and get to cutting.
we cut these blocks to the exact length that they needed to be. That way there would be no slack between the existing jack studs and to the header. We didn't want any sagging, any movement in there whatsoever. So Lydia's gonna go ahead and nail those in now with that nail gun.
You like your new toy?
I do.
Are you excited to use it?
I really am. Especially for things like this. I don't have to worry about having a smooth line. I don't have to worry about nothing but cut.
So
Nothing but cut.
nothing but cutting.
Nothing but, that's my new motto.
Nothing but cutting. Hey,
Yeah.
why don't you tell everybody what that is?
This, I'm pretty sure everybody knows what this is, but this is a router. It's not just any router. This is Jimbo's router. This is a pretty cool little bit on here though. It's got a ball bearing on the end. So it cuts flush with this cutting wheel right here. So whatever depth you have it, you can roll it against whatever sub material you have and it'll cut it off perfectly smooth.
Oh, thank you so much. So everything is ready to put the door in, but we just need to put the house wrap around the edges, pull it inside, tack it up, and then we'll be ready to put the door in, huh?
Yeah, sure.
You got a friend there.
Yeah. Lost. Got some tacks, you ready?
Yes'm.
Let's get tacky. Okay, so we're gonna have to figure something out because these doors are too heavy for us to move. Lydia and I cannot pick these up and put them into place. We can lift them up and stand them up. I guess she's gonna help me. We can lift them up into position, but we can't pack them over there. They're just too heavy. So we have to come up with some way to get them over there. Now that we have the door in place, there's going to be a little triangle type gap right in the corner of this archway. And what we're going to do is build some blocks that represent the same thickness of the header that we used, plus the exterior wall sheeting. Even if we would have used a 2x12, which we didn't, we used a 2x10, we would still have, there wouldn't have been enough board there. So this is going to represent that block, that space. So we're going to put this all together, put it in there, zip some screws in it to hold it in place. We put the siding on it, it'll be a smooth transition, hopefully.
So now, how they're uneven on this side, we're gonna hit them with a grinder, smooth them up, make them even, and stick them in.
So what we're using is just a regular 4-inch grinder, angle grinder with a sanding pad. So we took this block and we screwed it to a larger piece of wood where it wouldn't move. So Lydia's just trimming it down to fit right now. We found that this angle grinder removes a lot of wood in a short amount of time, so it really saves on time.
So Jim's testing out my handiwork now. Does it fit?
Believe it or not.
Hey, I've done a lot of grinding in my days. By that I mean, there's a lot of grinding in welding. So that's what I mean by grinding. So let's check out this piece and see how it looks. It's in?
Yeah.
Look good?
I think so.
Well, let's see if the other side will turn out that good, huh? So being that I'm a certified welder and pipe fitter, and Jim grew up welding, and we just happen to have a welding machine, should we have a little competition soon?
Girl, you might as well stay at home.
I am at home.
Anytime, any place. We gotta let these eyes heal up first though.
Okay, but y'all take your bets. Who would win, me or Jim?
Save your money unless you're betting on me.
Oh. Or if y'all want to make some money, bet on me. Blocks are in. Time to put them in place. Well, put them in place as in nail them up there. Then we'll move right along. Almost done, huh?
Yeah. We get it flush with outside, get a screw in on both of those, put the rest of the shims in the top, and we should be good to go. Well, once again, this week we've done something that we've never done before. Sure, it's not up to professional grade, but again, we're not professionals, so it's going to work for us. We have some odds and ends left to do. Put some of the house wrap back on, door flashing up, spray foam.
Yeah, a lot of little things, but
Doorknobs.
so we're so glad to be able to share these with you this week. I know we're excited. We hope that you're just as excited as we are. And if y'all haven't already, hit that like and subscribe button. And also, we just wanted to give a shout out this week to all of our Patreons and all of our supporters. We appreciate y'all so much. And also,
shout out to Leon in South Africa. He's one of our original subscribers. And we hope y'all are enjoying this as much as we're enjoying doing it for y'all. So come back next week. We'll have something else, I'm sure, that we've never done before.